What do you think about the Leeway mechanic? I don't fully understand it. I think that it basically just is something with, like, it makes your auto attacks have a longer range indirectly. And, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm a warrior. It sounds great to me. So we'll see what's going to happen. Premium servers, why not? Go for it. Yeah, that'll be like the pristine servers. That's a great idea. Watch the Perplexity video on it. Okay. Yeah, we can watch that. Just give me a minute. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. Let's see. You're going to announce what server you're playing on? No, I'm not. I don't want anybody to know what server I'm going to play on. I'll tell some people, right, that I'm going to be playing with my friends. But other than that, no. I'm not going to tell people what server. Just give me 1 second. I'll pull up the video. Perplexity. Just a second. Perplexity Leeway. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and pause this and we'll take a look at it. You don't think players farming herbs and mines on different layers will kill the economy? Not necessarily, because the layers are created with a higher population in mind. So the economy would effectively be the same, because the amount of buyers and the amount of items in the economy would you know, rise and fall simultaneously. So no, I don't think it'll be a big deal. Okay, let's go. Your streams lag sometimes? That's probably on you. Actually, today, I haven't dropped a single fucking frame. So naive to think. No, it's not. What do you... Okay, let's just watch the video. As I said, it's very easy to bait me into just talking about the same thing forever. And I need to actually prevent myself from doing that. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is a video. It was on the Classic WoW subreddit. I'll take a look at it, and we'll see what they have to say.
Alright boys, quick, concise, no BS. We're going to be going over the Leeway mechanic in this video.
Okay.
I will tell you exactly what the Leeway mechanic is if you're wondering what the hell it is. I will tell you, do not worry about that. We're going to give a demonstration on it as well with my main man, Leeway here, aptly named. And then I will tell you and give you my thoughts on whether or not I think it should be changed, how it's going to change the meta, etc, 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 etc. Alright, so Leeway. What is Leeway? Well, if two players are in PvP combat and both players are moving, what will happen is the game will give you extra range on your melee attacks and your melee abilities. I will demonstrate that right now. I'll go into base melee range, which is going to be about here.
Okay.
Let's move back a little bit just to make sure. Yeah, I was in perfect melee range. There we go. So I'm slicing away at my main man, Leeway here. This
Sounds
is
good.
The base melee range on an orc. It will be increased on tour, and I will show that later. Now, if I move backwards, I cannot attack my friend here.
Right.
It's impossible to attack my friend, right? I'm outside of melee range, yes? That's how... I'm not going to say that's how it should be, but this isn't melee range. However, if I start moving, I start strafing here, the game thinks I'm moving and it activates the Leeway mechanic. Of course, I am moving.
Nice.
So as you can see, I am now slicing from across the equator. I can, of course, use my Raptor Strike as well.
This is awesome.
Fine. There you go. So here's my max range now with the
yeah.
Leeway. It's going to be about at this plant here. This end plant here. This is your new range. I don't know what I'd say that is. Probably about 8 yards, maybe just over 8 yards.
This is great.
All right, so we're on the Tauren right now, swapped over, and we're going to show them base melee range on the Tauren. It's going to be around about here, which is between these two plants, so just underneath where I was on the...
this is amazing.
This has been confirmed by Blizzard as, you know, ironically, quote-unquote, Blizz-like. To have Taurens with a bigger hitbox, that's completely fine. Bigger melee range, you've got an extra couple yards there.
Wow.
Right? But now, the crazy thing here is, if I start to move backwards a little bit, my Leeway should activate from around about here. As you can see, I'm hitting from literally the other side of the world. I can even Raptor Strike, and there you go, boom. This is your new melee range as a Tauren if both players are moving. So if you're chasing after someone on a Tauren warrior,
that's
Tauren,
great,
the hell
dude.
it is, as long as it's melee and some other guy's trying to escape, some poor priest over is trying to run away from you.
Holy shit.
You are not getting away, mate. You are going to be visiting that graveyard pretty soon if I'm slicing you from over here.
This is amazing.
Like, this is insane, okay? Now, my Warstomp range is 8 yards.
Okay.
8 yards. If you guys have played World of Warcraft for a long period of time, you know that this is probably not 8 yards. We're going to show you right now that it is definitely not 8 yards. So you're literally hitting with your ACOG scope Tauren weapon.
This is
amazing.
amazing.
I don't know what that is. 10 yards, 11 yards. But to be honest, I think we also have to look into the past as well.
Dude,
like,
this is the Tauren meta right here.
Concessions to accommodate for new technology in other areas. You know, like the ability to house more than 2,500 people on one server. That's not going to be a server.
Holy shit, dude.
That was a technological limitation back in the day. So this is pretty much an outdated mechanic in my opinion. You know, we're not all lining up with our Microsoft ball mice waiting to connect via dial-up.
Wow.
This is essentially emulating server lag, which we don't need to do anymore. But I should clarify though, right? While no changes is a fantastic notion,
Cookie Cutter,
failing to adapt the game to
$200.
modern
Thank you.
Technologies will actually deliver a
Dude,
vast.
Cookie Cutter, thank you so much for the $200, man. Holy shit, thank you, dude. Time to roll a Tauren Warrior. I mean, they've got really long arms, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much the only way that this can make sense. This is insane. I love it. I didn't even know this was the thing.
Different vanilla experience than what I think you guys are expecting or hoping for.
Wow.
Like mechanics such as Leeway that were put in place to provide a smoother gameplay experience with the less stable internet connections of the time will nowadays just serve as a mechanic that waters down the skill cap. I mean, back in the day you had people on, I think it's ASDL, ADSL connections which were like 0.5 megabyte download. It was insane. But I mean, I'm in Ratchet stuck to the ground right now. We're not on Mass Effect sitting on the moon with a sniper rifle. So from a balance perspective, this completely nerfs anything that isn't melee and just waters down any sort of like frame perfect positioning based gameplay. And I do.
Wait, so was this actually was Leeway in the game in Vanilla WoW? I mean, I was pretty shitty back then. So I don't even know. So it was in the game. So then what's the problem? Like, I mean, if it was in the game, then, like, wouldn't removing it be a change? I mean, because that's like a functional change just to compensate for lag. Yeah? No, I understand, but, like,
I do think it should be tuned because this is just way too strong in my opinion. And it's, I mean, look at this. This is completely outside the 8-yard range.
This is fucking
insane.
ridiculous.
But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think it should be changed. Let me know if you think it's completely fine. Let me know if you think we should adapt. You know, whatever it is, of course, all we can is just shoot opinions and see what happens.
Okay.
So yeah, just for reference, we've jumped on the nice testicle race, which is a universal hitbox, of course, shared with all the other races.
No change is going to kill Vanilla?
Which I explained earlier. I think I explained it earlier anyway, but here we go. This is max melee range on the gnome.
I don't know. Like, what do you guys think about
move
this?
back
This is
a little
actually
bit now, so
interesting.
about here, which is where the orc leeway started activating. I can start slicing away from here.
Yeah, this is really interesting. You can't dead zone warriors anymore?
Let me know what you guys think.
Okay, so because it was in the game back then, McConnell, what do you think about this? I'm curious.
Seems fine to me.
I mean, it was in the game. Like, at the end of the day, it was in the game. And it's like, was it like part of the intent of the game? I don't know. As melee, who cares? Well, I mean, it's kind of a big thing. You notice because the internet was fuck awful back then? I didn't notice because I was too busy looking down at my keyboard so I know which numbers to push. Or sorry, click. Or no, I was looking down at my action bars, clicking all my abilities. Yeah, of course I didn't notice how close I was to somebody else. I had no idea. Does anyone listen? Wait, what's this here? Is this on why it was in the game? Why it wasn't then? No, I understand. It was in the game to accommodate for lag, right? I mean, that's basically it. Lag and bad internet connections. So, it's like...
link the video?
Yeah, sure, I'll link the video. Just a second. Let me link it here. There you go. There's the video. Keep in mind it can be used against you. Well, anything can be used against you, right? I mean, that's the way that it goes. Does this also affect the hunter range for shooting? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. Plenty of people had cable internet back in 2005. I guess so. Range players mad. Hunters are fucked. It dead zones hunters from 12 yards. I bet they're not. I wonder if I wonder if they're gonna fix that, because it does seem pretty fucking ridiculous that shit's in the game. Like, I'll be honest, it does seem kind of ridiculous. That being said, though, holy shit, that is good for me. That is so fucking good for me. Wow, that is good for me. Like, this is incredible. Like, I'm going to be able to use this. I'll be able to go and do whatever the fuck I want. And I'll be able to auto-attack people from, like, a massive range. We should try that. If somebody can come over here to Gurabashi and I'll duel them, I want to try this out for myself, okay? And, yeah, let's go. Tricking you by moving his camera, then moving forward. No, I've seen the same thing happen before. I mean, it's been observed by too many people for it to be something that you can just kind of expect, you know, won't happen or whatever, right? You understand rogues will garrote you, etc. from across the map? Oh yeah. No, I mean, like, the thing is that there's nothing really you can do about that, though. I mean, unless they want to get rid of it. And if they want to get rid of it, what about people that do have bad internet connections? What are they going to have to do? I don't know. I mean, really, maybe they could just let it happen. The way that I look at it is that it's more of like, do you want to preserve the game systems exactly the way that they were, or exactly the way that they should have been? And I think this is like more the argument that people had with world buffs, is that world buffs, it's... Okay, all right, let me try and duel this guy. Okay, just a second. All right, here we go. Let's try this out. Here we go. Take a look. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
This is great, dude. Like, that's amazing. Look at that, dude.
Roll melee.
This is amazing.
Everybody watching the stream, roll melee.
Oh my
right
god.
Here.
This is crazy. Bad game. Well, it's like, yeah, what do you even do about something like that? It sucks, dude. Fix for you. Let's see. Casters can shoot through trees. Big rocks and shit. Yeah, but not all trees, right? I mean, only certain trees. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is unintended. It's got to be unintended. I'm rolling mage for one button spam. Mark Kern said the world buffs and raids isn't an exploit. Yeah, I think it's kind of the same thing as world buffs. Is that, well, actually, no, it's not. But it was the same argument that was used against world buffs and raids. Is that it wasn't intended, but it's the way the game should have been played, right? Because this does, like, kind of trivialize certain things. So, I don't know. I mean, go watch a Pat video. Dude, this is amazing. For the love of God, Blizzard, ditch this shit. It's not 2005. I think that, like...
Perplexity pinned that shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a rogue. I mean, he's not going to want to get... Like, dead zone kiting is, like, really important as a rogue. So, of course, yeah, this is, like, a big deal for him. Donut message didn't appear first time, so I'll give you more money. Do DS3 Pyro run no balls. Oh, Dark Souls 3. I don't know about that, man. I'm not really planning on playing Dark Souls again anytime soon, man. Leeway doesn't work when we're backpedaling. Backpedal meta. Ooh. That's true, actually. That's very smart. Range should be based on the weapon and modified by race. What are you, a fucking racist? But, like, yeah, if you have a polearm, you should be able to attack at a longer range. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe Leeway should only activate for people that are using long axes and swords and polearms. And if you're using a mace, you can't use Leeway. Like, there's like a pixel requirement for the amount of, like, the length of the sword or the axe that allows you to attack that way or not. Yeah, that's what makes sense. No changes? Yeah, quite agree, of course. This is just what makes sense, okay? I have a serious question to ask. Diexos with I don't know about that, man. I don't know really what to say there. Okay, let's see. Asmongold, Leeway and retail would be 30 yards. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I mean, you're really not. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous that it's not even funny. Like, can you test the backpedaling Leeway, please? How do I test that again? What do you guys want me to test? With the backpedaling stuff. I just want to make sure that I fully understand it. 30 yards of unlimited rec. Signed Pally was thinking vanilla, but they aren't going to allow that. Yeah, but it got fixed inside of vanilla, so it's a little bit different. Just right-click and backpedal. Okay. Let me try and duel this guy and see if this is going to work. Yeah, so backpedaling doesn't, it's only to the side. So you've got to AD fast, dude. You got to go like this all the time. This is Elite Warrior gameplay. Watch this. Oh, so if your character doesn't, so your character has to move. Make the other person backpedal. Make them backpedal. The mage also backpedals. Okay, all right, DJ, backpedal into the wall. Backpedal into the wall. Fuck. They figured me out. Does that mean that backpedaling is a new meta? Oh my god. Like...
So wait, backpedaling is actually good.
No,
It is a
backpedaling...
good-
Yeah, this is...
It is a good tactic.
This is why I haven't unbound backpedal for this long. I've never said this before, but this is actually the whole reason, is because I was waiting and prepared for this to happen. Like, Aeronat, thank you very much for the 10 gift community subs. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. So this means that backpedaling players could actually be some of the best players in the game. This is incredible. Thanks for the streams. Roy suggests you check out Camibra Machinima YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate the suggestion. I might take a look at that base estimator. Thank you very much for the $11. Appreciate that. No one really cares about the Torn melee range. Now it would affect economy on vanilla servers. Come on, Reddit. I know. Hey, Asman, I've been watching this since late Kata. Pretty much grew up loving WoW, loving your content recently. Your rude mods banned me for making an innocent joke. Can I please get unbanned? Let's see. Let's see why you got banned. We haven't looked at a person's logs today, so we'll take a look at it real quick. All right, just real quick though. I don't want to waste too much time on this. We'll watch another video in a minute. Let me go ahead and we'll do that in a second. Oh no, I'm not gonna unban. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess no, you seem kind of obnoxious. Cookie Cutter, thank you for 20 gifted community subs. Thank you so much, man. We'll think about it, okay, man? Yeah, you do seem pretty obnoxious.
Wait, who is this Cookie Cutter guy?
What do you mean? I don't know. He's just a viewer. He's just a viewer. What is there
Never
else to
seen
say?
it before.
Yeah? What are you trying to say?
Well, I mean, it seems like we got a fucking newbie just popping in and dropping shit on you. What the fuck's that about?
What, are you jealous?
I don't get jealous.